Oh man, this is one of my last videos, one of them, on the channel. Most likely, highly likely, unless something good happens, because I'm only going to be reporting on news. If something happens in the world, you probably be waiting for a video within 24 hours. If something happens, you know, that well, you know what I mean, World War III or something like that. Now, here's the thing. I know that majority of the population is programmed no matter what. Maxine Waters marches into crowd of homeless. What she does next is outrageous. The next news network. Now, she says to the homeless, go back home. As someone who was homeless 2 times, specifically homeless, as in I had literally nowhere to go except for outside to sleep or rest or wait. First time it was like 2 times, I think. That had to stay up because obviously that I even had some weird shit happen. There was mosquitoes and stuff like that, and I was like trying to make sure I had my wits about me too. It was not good, and I figured, what do you know, it's going to get a lot worse. A couple years from there, 3 or so years, well, 3.5 maybe, I don't know, who knows how long it was. But regardless, though, I think it was 2020. Yeah, 2020. It was like 3 months, almost, or up to altogether, in 2020. That I was literally sleeping either behind a church or around a hospital-like area, or even playground equipment. So, for someone who have more experience in majority of the population who has more rights, apparently, that they can have homes empty, vacant, trying to sell them for no less than whatever, and then they walked, the houses walked before they could even sell it. I swear to God, like, machine minded, like broken much. There are literally houses walking left and right, even in the town. For someone who knows about this, who has been experienced and very much experienced in going to soup kitchens, crashing at, as in like sleeping at homeless shelters, winter and stuff, for sure. For someone who experienced even get kicked out, like Willie, me, the Mr. Might will be my nickname, Mr. Can Do Nothing Willie Wan, because I keep to myself primarily. But you know, people start shit on purpose. Sometimes it, you know, backfires on them, but other times, especially when it's superiority, like in like a wank, like church, bingo night at homeless shelter. I mean, obviously, everyone's grouchy and stuff, right? But Dan took it to another extreme. Regardless of what took place, we all know, though, there is stigma against a human. What I'm getting at is, though, that when Maxine Waters says that, it's like she's a robot. And what did the crowd do? They don't want after trample, attack. They don't do that. I would love to cut my hair, like, my head. Axe can't done. It's like, I would love to have a bed for myself. But no. You know what happens to people like me? We get our bed stolen. Yeah, from us. Yeah. In one way or other. In some way, shape, or form, or state, we get our bed stolen from us. We don't have bed privileges. So, these people even admit to themselves and each other, and to clearly opposition, that they sleeping out on the streets. Like, I can't even understand how they don't trample her. They don't trample. Like, are you serious? But yet you see Will Smith slap Chris Walk. Like, did this like unity. I already know, by the way. It's all to try to kill us humans, males, off. I don't know why that is. To defeat us, then for them to defend their so-called sovereignty, which they don't gain sovereignty. None of them have sovereignty. I even text Kid Dunn how obviously that you all going backstab each other and stuff, trying to make a corporation of harvesting human genetics and keeping humanity whites away from us. Will humanity, by the way, like the less 1%. For all you not humans, we humans will be living in like heaven on earth. But you took that from us. Not only took it from us, but you kept on trying to enslave us. Remember all the cultures back in the day? Yeah, enslaving. And it wasn't just black. It was mixed races. Jeez. It was control over us. And when we, or any of us would, wise, we would get stricken down real fast. Yeah. Look what happened to Jesus. Look what happened to him. The whole religion is, Christianity is based off of that Jesus guy. And yet they killed him. Oh, it was not exactly Christians that did that. Well, who cares? Jeez, the narrative is all about control. And personally, I think Jesus is Lucifer's one of the sons or whatever, just playing a script. Because apparently there were other pagan religions beforehand, and it was playing a script. Like a book of scene. All that jealousy and hatred and stuff. I know what said and known. Lucy Golddick thought he'll see whoever it is. Thought that he'll become, or has a high possibility of becoming, well, an inheritor of godhood, or something like that. What? Was going to become like, God. Apparently that wasn't the case. And, well, what took place? Rebellion. Betrayal. And, so, all these descendants of fallen angels literally scattered all over timelines and stuff. But they all forget Creator God literally has power over all dimensions. or can generate whatever through the dimensions for a certain amount. What? Minimum. But they literally do believe that they're going to try to rule over humanity, but not threat over each other in power and control. Like, hello, there's a balance in power, and when you don't got that, you know what happens? Do you know what happens? You can keep on playing this sick game, twisted game. Like, literally, what's going on right here? You think that this is a coincidence? This is a sowing of the act of defiance against the Creator God and creation, and His creation. The big CG creation. This is act of defiance against what He has set up. Look at this. You should see this. They don't maul her. Like, there's a protection around her. Like, they would rather not maul her to make a point. They would rather not do that. Try to defeat the human male gender so they could keep on fucking the human females. They are demonic. But guess what? Guess what? Even though these are more demonic and stuff and twisted and stuff, this is not what the broad majority of the universe want to live like. But when they find out though that they are constantly living like shit, constantly, or being brought down in control, because that's what the powers, the fallen angels want, always power and control. They had no they had no allegiance to anyone but themselves and each other. They are in it against the Creator God. So, you know what's going to happen, and it's going to be your little hell when you all fight against each other over some human meat suits, replicated and stuff. Are you crazy? Oh, because of quality in design. Because there's going to be a lot of programming in that too. And limiting. Like, you're limited. You could get literally your head separated from your neck and you die like anyone else. Right? Oh, you walk away and stuff like that. But why the hell would you want to live limited if you're so godlike? And why can you not make your own meat suit? So, if you're making your own meat suits and stuff, why are you here enslaving humanity or going to try to throughout the universe? That doesn't make sense. You addicted to our energies or some shit? Like, what the hell? You honestly think you're going to get away with that? If you spoken that out loud, you know how ridiculous you are. It's like Kent Dunn declaring war against humanity last December on Dr. Sam Mugsy's show. Man, he really destroyed her reputation. Well, she did that herself too, anyways. I remember back in the day, she basically called me and others narcissistic. Turned out she was narcissistic. She also being waged not in a good way by a so-called god deity, George, codename or whatever. Presume that ain't his actual name, but just human name. Obviously. Like, it is blatantly obvious, though, that that's how they're going to treat each other and wage each other. Literally. It's insane. That a so-called God couldn't mentor Muggsy from sin. That's how broken you all are. I had no faith in what you all are. So you can keep on having me nightmares and bad sleep and wounds and stuff all you want. But at the end of the day, this is right here, power balance, right? This is going to rule over you all for next who knows how long, that you're going to witness what this is. And performance technology, understand, going to be closely to your downfall, closely related. It's also mistrust and graphical power, but whatever. It's you don't have balance. You don't have balance, so you're going to fall. You fall on each other's swords. Like, this is what you want? I know what actually took place. You all deciphered all that you could about the universe and much more. And you got bored and you want to come down here. No. You still follow your corrupt leaders and stuff too. Like, you figure though that they ain't much, but to try to become godlike, right? Your creations are pathetic, guaranteed, because you still need to mooch off of humanity. What? So you can't even become gods. Like, what the hell? You're a beast. But yet you give it technology and you told how to use it and stuff like that. But yet, kid done be like a hillbilly in his woods, backyard, fixing moonshine, getting high and losing brain cells. Wait, what? So you're not godlike. He could say he, his own God and stuff like that all he wants, but he is nothing. Nothing. And he doesn't see anything wrong with that? You don't see that a bit fishy? You don't see anything wrong with that? Like, what? Like, are you insane? I think you are. Why don't you go be insane somewhere else? Be looking a lot less like suicide.